All right, guys, so we are here to get started with questions 7 through 11 on week 3. So you had a short week this week. Hopefully you used yesterday to both catch up on rest and catch up on work. Judging by how many assignments I got, I'm going to say the catch up on work part did not happen for everybody that actually needed to catch up on work. But we'll get you moving forward. So based on figure 1, the tree pollen count on March 2 was closest to. So this is asking for a number, so we know it's IOD. So if we go here, based on figure 1, the tree pollen count on March 2nd. So this is March 2. I'm going to trace this over. That's about 1,500. So the answer is 1,500. That was the simple question, just tracing through the graph. Number 2, according to figure 2, the mold spore count in the weeks after November 5 did what? So after November 5, this is mold spore count, figure 2. What did it do here? So November 5, we see a big decrease and then kind of didn't do much. Let's see these values. That's maybe 1,200 for the highest value. And our lowest value is about 1,000. So all of these stayed between 1,000 and 1,200. It definitely didn't do all of those things, but it for sure did this. I would say that decreased is the distractor, because immediately after November 5 there was a decrease, but there wasn't. But that wasn't the pattern for afterwards. So depending on how you interpreted the question, I could see how you got G instead of H. However, that's an IUD question again because you're pulling out numbers. All right, based on the data in figure 1, the tree pollen count increased the most between which 2 dates? So which 2 dates did we see the biggest increase? So if it says which of the following, but let's look at the graph here. So let's see if February 23rd to March 2 is an option, because that's definitely the biggest increase on the graph. And again, this is IOD because you're reading the graph. So February 23 to March 2 is an option. So number 9 is B. All right, 10. According to figure 1, which of the following conclusions is the most valid? Whenever we ask about that stuff, it is an EMI question. The tree pollen count was highest on March 9. The tree pollen count was highest on March 16. The tree pollen count was lowest on February and was lowest on March 16. So we need to look at March 9, March 16, and February 3. March 9, March 16, February 23. So it was the lowest on the 16th and highest on March 9. Let's see if either of those are options. So on March 16, it was the highest. That is G. Oh, wait. March 9. My bad. Miss Matthews can't read her graph labels. It was highest on March 9. I don't even know why I circled G, because I wrote March 9 on the figure. So, no, it was not the highest on the 16th. G is not even the distractor. The distractor is going to be H, because February 23 is the second lowest. By the way, that's my distractor. So 10 is H. It was the highest on the 9th, not the 16th. Let's look to the graph. The 16th is way, way, way down here. The 9th is way up here. All right, and number 11, based on the table 1. So we're going to go to table 1. Most cases of allergic rhinitis, that's stuffy nose, by the way. Rhino is your nose. In northern Kentucky were caused by which of the following allergens? So based on table 1, we needed to find allergic rhinitis. Each flower equals 100 reported cases of allergic rhinitis. Let's see, most of the cases of allergic rhinitis were caused by which of the following allergens? So which ones caused the most? And is there a time? In May. So the first thing we need to do is find May. Okay, which of the following caused these? So trees, grass, Everything else is 1 or 0. So that would be tree and grass pollen. This is IOD because you're picking something out of a table. And that is it for this week.